Everyone loves pizza, but today I'm going to give you a twist on a classic recipe. I'm going to show you how to make my pumpkin and feta pizza tart, which is just like a freeform tart, but a little bit of a difference. Using strong bread flour or 00 flour, I'm going to make a pizza dough, a really simple one. Now I'm using that type of flour because it will help make the pizza dough a little bit chewy, but also crispy. First up, I'm going to use some dried yeast, about 20 grams. A tiny little bit of sugar, about half a teaspoon. A pinch of salt. Now that's all our dry ingredients. I've got my dough hook on my mixer and I'm going to put it on low. And I'm going to add in some warm water, about 200 mils. Slowly add that in. Now you can make this recipe by hand as well if you don't have a stand mixer. Just mix the dough in a bowl and then knead it. And of course, some olive oil. And that dough should come together nicely, but if you need to, scrape the sides of the mixer down. And once it's sort of come together a little bit, you can increase the speed of the mixer. Right, this dough is looking just right. It's nice and smooth, it's not sticky at all. And all I have to do now is place it into a lightly oiled bowl, cover it with some Multex Cling, and I'm gonna wait about half an hour or so until the dough has completely doubled in size, and then we'll make our pizza tart. While my pizza dough's proving, I'm going to make a gorgeous filling. Now I've already sauteed and caramelized some red onion, added in a bit of garlic and also some spinach. This is looking and smelling divine. And I've got about 600 grams of pumpkin that I've just drizzled with some olive oil and baked on the Multex bake. And this makes it really, really easy because there's no cleaning up. You can just pop in your pumpkin straight into the bowl. Voila, no dishes. And I've got some gorgeous marinated feta. A little vintage or mature cheddar cheese. And of course, seasoned with some salt flakes, a bit of cracked pepper. And just gently toss this. This is going to form the filling of our pizza tart. So you don't have to go too crazy with stirring, just be gentle. I don't want to stir this too much more because I want to keep the pumpkin nice and chunky for the filling. And I'm going to go and check on my pizza dough. So my pizza dough has been proving. Now this one has grown quite a lot, so I'm going to knock it back a little bit, get all my frustrations from the day out. Whoa! Not too hard. And then I've got a piece of Multex bake already on my bench, which I've lightly floured. Now I'm gonna form this into a bit of a circle shape and just pop a little bit of flour on top because it will just help with the rolling. Now this is a rustic kind of tart, so pushing it out a little bit with your fingers is good. Get into a circle. Now I'm gonna test out my pizza making skills. Got my rolling pin. Let's roll this out. Now remember, it is rustic, which is great because that means it doesn't have to be perfect. Now again, it is going to be a little bit bigger than your pizza tray or if you're using a baking tray because we're going to fold the edges over themselves. So you have to make it a little bit bigger. So this is looking good, all nice and even. Got my circle shape happening. I'm gonna pop my filling in the middle. Yum, yum, yum. Now this is where it kind of becomes almost like a little bit of a calzone or a calzone. I'm not sure, I'm not Italian, how do you say it properly? But it's kind of like that half freeform tart, half pizza, half tart kind of thing. That's 3 halves, so I've got like this massive dish now. Okay, so don't be afraid to get your hands a little bit dirty with this one. pat it out, and then we're going to take the sides and just fold it gently on top of each other. So this is looking pretty good. Now you can grab your bake and just simply place it onto your baking tray. And this is ready to go straight into the oven. Yum. This pumpkin and feta pizza tart is smelling absolutely delicious. All of these yummy golden caramelized flavors happening. If this isn't a crowd pleaser, I seriously don't know what is.